Welcome back to Farm and Hammer, everyone. We've survived the week of freezing temperatures and snow. I know pretty much the whole country had some sort of cold weather that they weren't used to, so I know it wasn't just us, but normally the coldest we ever get here is about 0, and we were sitting at about -8 or 9 for a couple days there at night. And then of course the wind chill, it was -30 or something like that. So these calves had a rough go at it. You can see they're out in this pen again. I put them in their old calf shed they were raised in, and even though I walked them in there, they're all bedded down in there. I came out the next morning and there were about 6 of them that decided to leave the barn and get way too cold outside. So these are not the brightest animals. Things could have been worse, but it is what it is. You can see we've got a couple of the younger ones, the ones with white face. We've got them in here and weaned off of the heat wave. So I'm officially done feeding milk. I'm done with bottle calves at this point. All the ones I've got is all I'm gonna have. I'm not buying any more for this season. So yeah, we've got a variety of ages and sizes. So here in 6 or 8 months, they're gonna look more like a uniform group. But at the moment, we've got various sizes, as you can tell. We've got some tiny ones like that, medium, and some bigger ones, and we've got 2 really big ones. So anyway, all the calves are weaned off milk. Now it's just a matter of getting them through this nasty freezing cold and wet weather without them getting sick, and then hopefully we can get to spring and then most of our problems will go away because they'll be out on grass and enjoying themselves out there. But for the time being, we've got nasty wet cold weather, and bottle calves do not do well with that sort of thing. So anyway, the reason I have the calves in here right now, they're not locked in here yet, but I'm trying to coax them all in here, is because I need to shut them in here. I can't let them out there yet because the pond is still frozen. So they'll just be locked in here just for a couple hours. And that's actually because, if you guys remember the 3 big steers that were raised on the nurse cow, I've got a guy coming today to pick them up, and I need these bottle calves out of the barn lot so I can get him in here and get the calves where they're supposed to be before we load them up and sell them. All right, now we've got all of them but one. He is hanging out here eating some of their hay. I was feeding him square bales, but that was getting too expensive, so I threw a round bale of crabgrass in here, a little 4x5, and they've been doing pretty well cleaning it up. But anyway, I've got him. He's one of the young ones, also one of the not so healthy ones. So he's just gonna keep running in circles. Come on, buddy. Shh, go find your buddies. There we go. Okay, they're locked in here for now. So these are the 3 that I'm selling here, and these were weaned early October, so they've been weaned a couple months now, and they've been getting feed for the last, I don't know, 3 months as well. These were 3 that were raised on the nurse cow. There was one other that was part of this group, but he was a black white face, so we sold him with the rest of the beef calves. These 3 look like dairy calves, so at a sale barn they'll bring 80 to $1 a pound, whereas a beef calf will bring, I don't know, $1.50 to $1.90. So these guys weigh about 650 pounds, and they're pretty framey calves, so these ought to grow out pretty well for someone. And these guys have had 2 rounds of vaccines. They've been banded for a long time and dehorned. So anyway, I'm gonna let them eat. The guy should be here in 15 minutes or so, and then I'll let him take a look at them, and if he wants to buy them, we'll load them up and he can take them home. This stuff here is the spent brewer's grains. I picked it up right before the snowstorm and I didn't get it unloaded, and now it is all frozen. So had to get this stuff unloaded so I could load the buckets and water on the truck for the calves. But yeah, this is what we've been feeding the 3 steers I'm about to sell. Obviously I haven't been able to feed them this stuff because it's frozen, but for the last, I don't know, 2-3 months since they've been weaned, we've been feeding them this stuff. So yes, the guy did come out and he bought all 3 steers, so they are gone and now out of my hair, not eating any more expensive hay. So he was going to take them and raise them and finish them out for beef. So anyway, they went to a good home. But yeah, as you guys saw at the beginning of this video was actually recorded, I guess, right after Christmas. I've been gone for a couple weeks, and the reason I've been gone, of course, normal stuff. Just I had stuff going on with my job. Then when I wasn't busy with my job, I was trying to get caught up on some things here. And then of course, it was also Christmas and New Year's, so I had family and friends coming in. Just a lot of things going on. So, and then the last major thing that's been going on, I've got a pretty big announcement for you all, hopefully in the next video. Anyway, that whole process has just been probably the #1 thing on my mind at this point, trying to get a lot of things figured out and ready to go. So anyway, hopefully you guys are excited about that when I announce it. It will be a pretty big deal in my farming career. So anyway, so with that being said, I know I've been absent for the last couple weeks, and I've been making videos for what, a little over 6 years now, which is crazy to think about. For all of you sending me messages trying to figure out where I've been the last month, yeah, I also just needed a break from YouTube, so I've been making videos weekly for a long time, and it's nice to just take a break for a while, and that makes it more enjoyable when I come back. So anyway, I plan on being back on schedule and posting weekly, if not twice a week, so stay tuned for those. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.